So, hello again. Today we are going to see how leaning mechanism works in games with the help of Unity game engine. So, today we are going to see how to use this mechanism. As you can see, when I press Q, it does left lean, and if I leave, it goes to its original position. And if I press E, it does right lean, and it goes to its right lean. And if I leave, it goes back to its original position. So, today we are going to see how this leaning mechanism works. So, let's not waste much time and let's get started. So, as you know, before getting started with the scripting part, let me show you how I have organized my FPS player, as I almost do in all of my videos. So, basically, we have our FPS player empty object inside of which is having its capsule collider and its rigid body. Then inside that we have our body, which holds the lean script and head bob script, which I have not implemented yet. So let's forget about this. The body will just hold the lean script, and inside the body we have our cam holder, which is also an empty object, which controls the FPS look of our camera. And inside that we have our main camera, and inside that we have our weapons. Like for example, I have a AR for right now. This AR rifle can consist of our procedural recoil script and shooting script, which I've already done videos on. If you want, you can go check it on my channel. So let's get back to our lean script. So in lean script we have our few functionalities. Let's see which are those. We have our amount of lean, and the slurp amount is the rate at which it will return back to its original position. That's all the amount of parameters which we will need in our script. And let's see what's there in our script. So basically we have our some variables here. A private variable which is quaternion type, and it stores the initial rotations of our body. And then after that we have our two public variables named amount and slurp amount, which was there in our inspector. And initially at the start we initialize the initial rotation with transform.local rotation, which will store its initial rotation. So after the code has started running, it will initialize the initial rotation with the start method. Then it will go to the update function, which will run every frame, and it's checking if we are holding the key q, which is input.get key, which will give us access to the key mapping, and we are checking for q key code. So inside that, if we are holding the q, then we are creating a quaternion. Inside that we are also creating a new quaternion, uh, which uh, which consists of our rotations, which is transform.local rotation.x and y and z plus amount, because z we are rotating in z axis, which is left and right. So if we are holding q, we want it to rotate on left side, so we are adding some angle in the z axis of the angle, like we are doing it here. And after that we are setting this new rotation to quaternion.local rotation by using quaternion.slurp, which will have an arc type interpolation, which will move from its local rotation to the newer rotation, which is having z axis plus amount of extra rotation. Where, and after that it will slurp at the amount time dot delta time into slurp amount, and this is for if you are holding q, which is left hand. And similarly we are doing it for e. In this case we are just subtracting the amount, and like in q we are adding amount, in this we are subtracting the amount. So it will give us a right lean, and that's all. If we are not holding anything, so we always want our main character fps hands to be in its initial position. So it will just set its transform.local rotation to quaternion.slurp, which will just interpolate from its whatever rotation is there to its initial rotation at the rate of time dot delta time into slurp amount. And the initial rotation is the initial local rotation, which we set it right here. That's all for the lean script. It's actually very simple, just a few rotations in z axis and some smoothing motions for using quaternion dot slurp, and just checking for key conditions if you are holding q, if you are holding e, or if you are holding nothing. That's all for the script in this. So as you can see, I have already have my variables here, like amount and the slurp amount. And now if you hit play, and if you hold q, it will do left lean, and e for right lean. So I hope this short video was really helpful to you and would help you in your game dev journey. And thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.